What's up, you fucking goons? Today I'm gonna be talking about the Nintendo Switch. It's been out for a week now, so I've got to finagle with it for a little bit here, and I'm just gonna give my thoughts on Nintendo's brand new home console, the Nintendo Switch. So the Switch is actually a really neat console. I guess you can't call it a handheld console because you can't take it on the go. So the console itself is actually pretty neat. Everything works the way Nintendo's promised. The Joy-Con slide in and out with pretty much no issue. The only issue people were having was with these, which are the straps that go onto the Joy-Cons themselves. If you were to accidentally put this on the wrong way, then it'd be kind of a pain in the ass to pull it out. Even if you slid it in the right way, it had some sort of resistance pulling out. Not too bad, but it was kind of annoying. And what I was talking about with the strap and such, all you gotta do is line it up. Slide it in like so from top down, and you should be fine. The issue everybody was having was pulling it back out, which, I mean, we all... That's how it comes out. There's a little black piece of rubber here at the top that if you take these 3 screws out, you can remove that piece of rubber, and that's what's actually causing the resistance, and it makes it a lot easier to slide in and out. The Joy-Cons themselves are actually very nice. I like them a lot. It's not bad. The only complaint I have is the button layout for the right Joy-Con. It's a little odd to me, maybe because I'm just not used to it, and nature for me is to jump to the side like normal, like the Xbox One and PS4 controllers, because this one in particular, you go up. So instead of going to the side here, like pressing A or A or X, that's usually right here on the right, you go up. It's a little weird to me. I know it's a little nitpicky. It's one that I'm not really that comfortable with, but that's just me. I'm just a little baby back bitch. The battery life on these are actually great. I have had 0 issues with them so far. They haven't died on me, and plus that, my Switch, when it's docked, these charge anyways, so I haven't had any issues with these dying. So the battery life on these are actually really good, and from what I've heard, these are supposed to last you about 10 hours, so that's not bad. The Joy-Con grip here. So my only complaint is I went to Target not too long ago because I wanted to go get the Pro Controller. The fact that they sell rechargeable Joy-Con grips is kind of stupid, especially for $30. This should have been the rechargeable in the box. Like, if you only have one set of Joy-Cons and you're playing on this and they're about to die, and they don't charge unless they're slid into the gamepad, compared to the rechargeable Joy-Con grip where there'd be a USB-C plug at the top here and it'd charge your Joy-Cons right there. That should have been included in this bundle at least. The Joy-Cons and the Joy-Con grip, to me, I have big hands, and this felt, it's nice, it's pretty neat. It kind of makes it more of a traditional controller, but it's small for me. Like, I didn't like it very much, and like, again, I bitched about the button layout on the right Joy-Con, so I kind of struggled a bit here, but it's not horrible. If I wanted to play without or like a controller, that's why I decided to get the Pro Controller. So this bad boy right here is like an Xbox One and 360 controller. It is rechargeable. It came with a cable, USB-C cable. $80 fucking is ridiculous. $60, let alone for a PS4 or Xbox One controller, is ridiculous. Let's amp it up, $20. Thanks, Nintendo. But besides the price tag on this, it's a nice controller. It feels really good, and it's pretty big, and what I love is how big the buttons are here. Like, these are ginormous compared to the ones on the Joy-Con. It feels nice. It's a good controller, but $80 is asking way too much for this. $80? Come on, my guy. So, for the Switch itself, it's nice. The screen is actually really good. I was a little surprised at how nice it was. I showed a couple of my coworkers it and such, and they were kind of blown away to how good it looked. They thought the Switch wasn't going to live up to any of that, and I don't blame them because I was kind of skeptical. Every video I've seen, everybody was saying how nice the screen was, and it is. It's a 720p resolution. It's actually really nice. I don't mind it at all. My only complaint is that I wish the screen was a little more adjustable with the kickstand here, because sometimes it's standing too upright and you kind of have to slouch down a bit to even look at it. So it'd be nice if you were able to kick it back a little more so it's facing you a little easier, like a more adjustable kickstand. I'm sure everybody has said this and everybody has complained about this, but it is a valid one. The Switch didn't necessarily come out with a good launch. Not everybody is into Zelda. Some people won't care. Some people will look at it and not be interested in the game. A smart move Nintendo should have done is release Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. That would have been ridiculously smart on their move. They have a few games, but none of them that really reel in people. Like Snipper Clips is actually a very cute and clever game, and the rest of the games they have are also look kind of interesting. 1-2 Switch should have been released with the Switch, like Nintendo has done with the past consoles. Like the Wii had Wii Sports, the Wii U had Nintendo Land. This should have been a game to just come with it. Instead, it's a $49 game, which is way overpriced for a game that really isn't that good. The Nintendo Switch is actually a really neat console, and everything Nintendo has promised has worked. I really haven't had any complaints with the Switch itself. The screen itself is actually really nice. Everything is smooth and everything looks nice and clean. Honestly, sometimes on the screen itself looks a lot better than on the TV. Though there are a few more frame drops this way, it barely happens and it's not something that you can't deal with. Overall, the screen is really nice. Everything looks good. And I personally really like this stand when you're playing this way. And the nicest part is that everything is very seamless. If you were to slide it into the dock like so, it pops onto the screen relatively fast. There is a little bit of a delay, but nothing wild. Pulling the Switch away from the dock, however, it's a lot quicker. So one of my favorite things about this is that you can actually play with just the Joy-Cons themselves. You don't have to use the Joy-Con slid in the grip or the Pro Controller. You're actually able to just play like this, which sometimes it's really comfortable because you'll catch me flailing around all the time.
This is fantastic.
So that's just my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. It's really cool. I love the idea. I love the fact that you can actually take a home console and take it with you on the go. All we need now for this console that the Wii U didn't have is support. Third-party support. The Wii U had first-party games. Yeah, they were great, but that was it. That was all it had. I myself play a lot of Madden on my PlayStation. If the next Madden were to come out on the Switch and I can take that with me, you better believe I'm gonna buy it for the Switch other than my PlayStation. Like, the fact that I could take that, that's fucking awesome. So hopefully there's just some support. It's still really early to determine it. I know there's not that many games out right now, which is Nintendo's biggest flaw. But it's early. E3 is right around the corner. Who knows what they might announce for it. And I ride Nintendo's ass all the time, so I'm looking forward to this. I hope there's some good things here. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks to whoever watched. I appreciate y'all. Thanks to you goons. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and switch this off.